Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. Join me today doing the first logging job I've done in literal years. I'm not a fan of the logging jobs, or at least I wasn't all that time ago. But as you can see, I've got the Tiger, now upgraded, but also with long logs on the back. And what we're doing today is airdrome logging. So we have to go from here up to the sawmill with 2 long logs and 2 medium logs, and the medium logs come from all the way over here where we have the Caterpillar 745C loaded up with the first load. Now, this is not the most optimum way of doing logging, but it is the way we're going to do it for this particular contract. In other contracts there is other ways to do it, and we will do those other ways. This is not a good start. Very muddy here. Very, very muddy. I did bring the Caterpillar in here to see if it could take the long logs, and it cannot. It can only take medium logs, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's fine because we have the Tiger. And I've put better tyres on it, so it is a bit more capable, but obviously logging is a beast unto itself, so it's just one of those, unfortunately. We will get a little bit stuck in the mud here and there, but I think we can just turn right from here. This one's nice and close, but it is a double run, so it will take a little bit of time. And I remember the logging trailers being a lot longer before, so maybe there's different options for this that I haven't come across yet, but these long logs don't seem as long as they used to be. But that could just be me. You can let me know in the comments if they've actually changed anything about the logging since this game first came out about 1,000,000 years ago. It doesn't feel like it came out as long ago as it did. This game still feels very current. And that's one of the things I like about it. It's a bit of a timeless game. Let's not tip. That would really ruin my day. Got some mud to go through here. It's a short journey, this one, but it looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenging one. Let's try a little bit of low range, which we never ever use. And this is why I never use it. It doesn't actually seem to make much of a difference at all. Saves me a bit of fuel while I'm stuck, I guess. That goes a little bit. Don't mind connecting to that log all the way over there. That's the one. Logs are heavy and cumbersome. But we'll get there. We will get there. Like I said, it's not very far that we have to go. Even with the winch, we're struggling here. We may need to get the Royal BM down here to lend a helping hand, potentially. No, I don't want to connect to that now. I mean, we're fully submerged here in mud, which is a weird thing to be submerged in. And now we're stuck on the very log that we were winching ourselves on. This could have gone better. Can we reach that telegraph pole across there? Yes. Like I said, easy job, but it's just... logs just are difficult and not as much fun as other things. I think we've got 4 or so of these types of contracts that we need to get done as well. It's absolutely bottomed down in the mud. Awesome. Try the wiggle tactic. I mean, I could always just, like, winch myself over. Once we're out of the mud, it will be fine again, but we've dug a riverbed at this point. But progress is progress. It's still being made, even with the great deal of mud that we're dealing with. It's quite a challenging road without long logs, so we're doing well. The last time I was on this road I actually tipped over, so we'll not do that. This looks like another muddy little section here. Plenty of trees around to winch from though, so it's slow going, but it is going. Just a little bit of perseverance is required. I'm sure there's a vehicle that could just sail through this as if it's absolutely nothing, but the Taiga just isn't that one. I want to go to the left. Alright, to the left here? Yes. Don't want to go to the right. The right goes somewhere completely different, so... This barely looks like a road. Oh dear. A trailer is stuck on a tree. Brute force our way through it. I'm sure that's really good for the tree. This time we're going around to the right. That waypoint will disappear just now. Not a road I'm overly familiar with, I don't think. Very lumpy, very bumpy, very muddy. We'll just take our time. Stuck on the end of a tree there. Seeing what's up ahead, I'm a bit concerned. Looks like we've got to drive through a pond made entirely of mud. Alright, that wasn't actually all too bad. Very steep camber though. Now, logs have a weird thing that they do in this game where it looks like a trailer full of logs, but if you were to drop that cargo, it would be a single log, which is very unusual. Looks like we're doing some more river exploring here. But we are able to keep going this time, so there is that. We've used a massive amount of fuel getting such a short distance. I think I'll go around. Looks like there is the option to carry on straight, but it's quite a chunky tree in the way over there, so I'll avoid that. No problems at all, really. And now we're on to really a normal section of road. Nice and easy, this part. Ah, I appear to have left another trailer lying about here. It definitely seems like something I'd do. There we are, one load complete. What I'll do is race through, maybe a bit of a time lapse, might be a jump cut. I'll go and get the other long logs, and I'll bring you guys back once we are back here with that, and we'll take it from there. We'll work on to the medium logs from there. I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so I've loaded back up, but I'm going to take a different route this time. Rather than doing a jump cut or a time lapse at this stage, I'm going to show you a different way you can go that might be slightly easier. So last time we went along that road and we seen what it was like. This time I'm heading out this way back towards the main road, and I don't know if it's going to be any easier because there is one part that is particularly difficult, but it can't be any harder. So we'll give it a shot, see if it's any quicker, and you can see both routes that you can take these long logs from here. And of course, if there is another route that you can take, let me know in the comments. What we're going to do is we're going to come back out onto this main road and head towards the gas station. Now, I did fuel up on the way back down here. That is a pole, and don't recommend driving into them. Of course, the downside to this way is it is on a slippery road, and this next corner up here has the potential to be problematic. So if you are coming this way, take this corner nice and slow, because there is a ditch at the side of it. So if you slide off that side of the road, you will tip. And from here, we're going to head up this trail here. Still a difficult trail, but it cuts out at least one large section of mud, replaces it for another, but I think the section of mud that we have to go through with this way is easier. course half of this track is deep mud, the other half is okay. Just casually cut the corners here. I've got this to deal with. A little stream to cross, but hopefully it should be a bit easier than what we already dealt with. Try and get those drive wheels out of the mud. There we are. Definitely a lot easier than what we dealt with. We didn't come to a stop this time, so definitely a better route to go so far. And then from here we want to swing a left. Apparently take out a tree en route. This definitely feels an awful lot quicker than the other way. It just shows you sometimes the most direct route is not the most optimum route. A little narrow section to try to squeeze your way through there. And we are actually almost at the sawmill again. This is the same section of road as we used last time, but this time we're 2/3 of the way already along it. Even with the Taiga having these new mud tires on them, it's still a bit of a struggle with logs. I'll go far this way. See if I can just avoid that puddle altogether. And then this time we will go sort of straight on here. We'll just run over just the edge of this log over here. As you can see, that way is a bit quicker as well. And we're already back at the sawmill. We've used significantly less fuel, and we have saved quite a few minutes there as well. Not all the time in the world, but a few minutes is still a few minutes. So we'll avoid that big nasty puddle there. Drop off our cargo. That is the 2 long logs done. So with that being done, I'm just going to move this truck over here, sort of out of the way. Because I'm not going to recover this truck because I want to keep it connected to this trailer and use it for the other log contracts that we come across. So for now, we will stop the engine. And then we'll jump over to our Caterpillar, which is over here. Already loaded, ready to go. Now this only takes 1 medium logs at a time. Now from here, I basically just need to head back the way that I came here. This thing is extremely capable in mud. I've not driven it with logs on it, but at least empty, it barely notices mud at all. This thing is very greedy on the fuel, but very capable as well. And there's very few upgrade options available for the Caterpillar. But that's absolutely fine. It's good at what it does. So being medium logs, I expect this to be significantly easier. And we don't have a trailer to worry about, for example. Let's stick some lights on. I don't think they actually went on though. There they are. Large turning radius on it though. Again, it's absolutely fine because it doubles up as a bulldozer. As you can see, this road is quite muddy, but with the size of the wheels that are on this thing, it slows it down slightly, and that's pretty much it. And we do have all-wheel drive. We have diff lock as well, but that's only for when we're in low range. So use that if required, but I don't know if it will be. But this isn't a particularly long journey either. But we will be taking the same track as we've just taken, but it should be a lot easier with the Caterpillar. So from this side we come past the gas station and then it's the next left. Should be around here somewhere. There, it's there. See if we can actually make the turn. Struggling a little bit coming up the hill here. This is where a diff lock would definitely be better. Like I said, it is an option to us, so we will turn it on if we need to, but while we're moving, I don't think it's really necessary. Slow progress is still progress. And my only complaint about this Caterpillar is the turning radius. Everything else on it is really good. It's got limited usefulness because of the customization options, but other than that, it's very capable, as you can see. Straight through that river like it's no issue at all. Now you can ignore that blue waypoint marker on the screen. That was just another one of those times I accidentally put a waypoint down somewhere randomly on the map. I am a little bit concerned about how I'm going to get such a large vehicle through the narrow section, but at the same time it's also very big, so it might not actually get stuck on that fallen tree. It caught the fallen tree, but I think we did just destroy it. Yeah, we did. Really just soaks these puddles up as if they're nothing. Again, diff lock's available, so if you're doing the same run with the same truck, you can just put your diff lock on, and that would make life slightly easier. But it's perfectly capable of doing it without the need of that. Same again, we'll try and go straight on this time. We will avoid that large fallen tree though. There is a need for diff lock. This will be the first of the 2 medium log deliveries to this sawmill. I'm fairly certain we've got contracts to deliver the same amount of cargo to every sawmill, but we'll do them one at a time and be nice and easy. By the time we've done that, we'll be logging experts. There we are, our first load delivered, so I'll go and grab the second load and bring you guys back to see what our rewards are. Okay, here we are once again. That didn't take too terribly long. I did have a little bit of a fight with a tree on the way back to the logging yard, but that's fine. Here we are pulling in for the final time into the sawmill. And we'll see what the reward is for this contract. There are 18,200. We've reached rank 12, which is absolutely outstanding. I think that's the highest paid job we have done yet, and we have several more of them to go. Having a look here, we're 53% completed in Alaska, and we're sitting on 45,400, which is less than what we had, but I did upgrade this truck, the Taiga, and obviously I bought some trailers and things, which is absolutely fine with me. But with that being said, that is all for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe. I'm seeing if we can get to 320 subscribers this week, which would be absolutely outstanding. You can also ring the bell notification as well, that way you get notified of all future uploads. So if there is a job in SnowRunner you're looking forward to seeing me do, ringing that bell notification will let you know when that video goes live, along with all the other jobs that we get done. You can also join me over on Discord. Link to Discord is in the video description, and if you're watching this the week that it comes out, then you have until next Monday, the 1st of September, to join in with the Photo of the Week special competition, where you have the chance of winning a permanent role in Discord and a $50 Steam gift card. All the bits and pieces that you need to know about that are over there on Discord, so if that interests you, head over there, have a little nosy around them, see what you think, and if it's something you want to do, then feel free to jump in and take part. And you can also just jump over there and vote on the other photos that are in the competition as well. There is no limitation to how many votes you can place, but like I said, all the information is over there, and always you can come over there and just have a chat with us all. That would be absolutely fantastic to get to know some of you guys. And I'll be back tomorrow with another contract in SnowRunner. Thank you all very kindly for watching, and I'll see you guys there. Bye for now.